What's up, everyone? Steve Sievers for Bionic Buzz, and I am back here at Hollywood Museum here in the heart of Hollywood, right next to Hollywood and Highland. And tonight we'll be celebrating the 100th anniversary of Hal Roach's Our Gang. It's going to be amazing red carpet. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment below. Now let's go see who we can talk to on the red carpet. I'll throw it to you, Jackie.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Richard. How are you?
I'm good. Glad to be here.
Yeah, so you wrote the book about our gang.
I did with Leonard Maltin. When we were both kids ourselves.
Oh,
We both had black hair when we wrote that book.
that's wonderful.
A
So
long time ago, before you were born.
I don't know about that,
Oh, yes.
but so tell
I guarantee it.
So tell us a little bit about the book, a little bit in depth about our gang and how it was formed,
Well, how it was formed?
or just what was the book about? I mean, obviously about our gang.
The book is a comprehensive film-by-film review. And in addition, we have biographies of all of the kids, the important kids who were in the series.
Oh, I love that.
Behind the scenes, any question you'd want to ask about our gang, go ahead, try and stump me, go ahead.
Wow. Let me think.
Go ahead.
Did they do all the stunts themselves?
Yes, those kids did not have stunt actors, no.
No. And where was it filmed?
Culver City,
At what studio?
Hal Roach Studios. You just spoke to Hal Roach's daughter, Maria, here.
Yeah, I know. I think I didn't know there was a Hal Roach studio.
I was his closest friend the last 25 years of his life.
And do you know what his inspiration was for doing our game?
Well, he met Mark Twain as a boy. He used to deliver things to the house where Mark Twain lived in Elmira, New York, when Hal Roach was a boy. That isn't really what inspired the Our Gang comedies. It's just an odd coincidence. But the way the series was created 100 years ago, right now, 100 years ago, 1922, he was at his office on Washington Boulevard in Culver City. Right across the street was a lumber yard. And to accommodate a friend one day who wanted his daughter to get into movies, he listened to her audition. And she'd been all painted up, all made up, and made to memorize this song. And he felt sorry for this kid who couldn't play like other kids. I mean, you don't want to have a 7-year-old little girl full of makeup and, rote memorization of this song. He couldn't wait to get rid of her. So he gave the father the old, don't call us, we'll call you routine. And as soon as they left the office, he turned and looked outside his window. Now, outside his window was a railroad track. And across the street, as I say, was this lumber yard. Now, a bunch of kids had been playing in that lumber yard, and they picked up a bunch of sticks. And they were walking down this railroad track outside of Hal Roach's office. And the kids were fighting over who had the biggest stick. This was life or death to these kids at that moment. And Hal Roach thought to himself, in another 2 blocks, they're going to throw away those damn sticks. They're not going to mean anything to them. But right here, right now, it's a big deal. 10 or 15 minutes went by, and he suddenly realized they totally captured my attention and my interest. I was totally focused on what they were doing for 10 or 15 minutes. I wonder if I could get a couple of films out of an idea where you have regular kids, real kids, doing what real kids do, making their own fun. And he made the first film, which was called Our Gang. And he loaned the film to Sid Grauman, who has Grauman's Chinese Theater right down the street here. He said, play this for your audience and see if people like it. And 2 weeks went by, and he called Sid Grauman, well, I've been waiting to hear from you. I need that film back. Oh no, we're not giving that back to you. People are asking for more of those Our Gang comedies.
What a great story. My gosh.
So that's, and it was the longest running short subject series in the history of movies.
I love that.
Ran from 1922 to 1944.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. I love that story.
You have any more questions?
I do, but there's
no more time.
There's no more time.